Hey guys, welcome back. Bomb here, bringing you another one of our live deck profiles. Today we're doing very anticipated Zapdos Jirachi. I'm really excited about this one actually because this has been a really popular one in Japan. So we can go over all the things that make it work, that make it tick. Because this is a very confusing deck. I think about it at first. But when you think about it, it's just Shrine of Punishment plus doing 80 damage pretty much every turn at minimum. Seems to be doing pretty well in a meta that's dominated by these tag team Pokemon, by these really strong GX Pokemon that deal with these tag team Pokemon, things like that. So it's nice to have another Shrine of Punishment, another non-GX deck in format in the face of all these heavy Pokemon. Before we get into the video, as always, don't forget to check out our sponsors at Guardian Gaming for codes, and don't forget to check out. Oh wait, hold on, Bubba. Not anything to check out, but don't forget to check out the battle between this, because we had a battle between this and Blacephalon. I'm probably not going to upload Blacephalon. I think I mentioned in the video, but like, the Blacephalon video is not any different than like my current Blacephalon list, except we just shoved in a 1-1 Ninetales in there. It's not that special. So I'm probably not going to upload it unless you guys really want me to. If you guys are interested in my Blacephalon list, Blacephalon is a deck I've been testing a lot, but we're not talking about Blacephalon today. Today we are talking about Jirachi Zapdos. Drop a like if you guys like my content. It always supports it. We try to get these videos out earlier and earlier for you guys because of y'all's support. And answer the common question today being, what's your favorite non-GX deck to play right now? I'm always a Passimian fanboy, as you guys know. There's a lot of other decks out there that are non-GX. Let me know in the comments down below for a chance to win a couple of codes. And let's just hop right into it. We are playing 3 Zapdos, not 4. 3 seems to be fine. There's a lot of other things I want to play in this deck, so we'll have to go back, bring it down to 3. But Zapdos here, fairly simple Pokemon. It's an electric Pokemon with a fighting and a resistance, which is very rare. It's really, really unfocused right now. See if I can get that focusing to happen. It's almost there. It is. 110 HP, which is not bad. It's not great. It's in Zoroark range, but it's not bad either. And its attack does 10 damage. Plus, if this Pokemon became active this turn, it does 70 more damage. So just like Glitchxcity, it does 80. It can do 80 for 1 energy. 2 retreat cost is kind of awkward. Weakness to electric is really weird and doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's fine. You play 3 of those. Main attacker. It's amazing in this current format where if you have these non-GX Pokemon that I like to set up, like Inkay, like Zorua, it's one of the few Pokemon that can easily knock it out for 1 energy, no matter what HP they have, right? So, of course, because we're switching around so much, we got to play our boy Jirachi. Jirachi, busted card in this new set. It's a trainer mail every turn, 70 HP, 1 retreat, weak to fire, resistant psychic, yada yada. Its attack does 20 damage, 30 damage actually. But its ability is where it matters. Once per turn, if this Pokemon's your active Pokemon, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck. If you find a trainer there, you can grab it, and then this Jirachi's now asleep. Thanks to a skateboard, it's easy enough to switch even if you are asleep, and with the 1 retreat cost, it helps a lot too. So the whole game plan is to continuously cycle between the Jirachi engine, setting up our Zapdos, and taking knockouts. And then everything else is just kind of like tech. There's no Lele's in this deck, but we are playing some GXs. Let's go over some of the fun non-GXs first. One of my personal favorites is Nihilego. Now, the cool thing about playing non-GX decks is that you have this cool thing where your opponent is always going to be at a particular prize number unless you misplay. So unless they're playing spread as well. So there's that as well. But like in most scenarios, your opponent will always be at a prize number that they can't avoid, and that's where this Nihilego comes into play. 110 HP, Ultra Beast this time. So that's kind of cool. Psychic weakness, which is not great. 1 retreat, which is fine. And then its attack. The first attack is what we're looking at right here. Nightcap. You can only use this attack if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining, so it shouldn't be too hard. But choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So you can choose any Pokemon on their board, GX attack or otherwise, and use it as this attack. It's very, very, very strong. There's so many good attacks right now. And once again, you can use any of their attacks. It's crazy to me. If you're playing against Pikarom, use their GX attack. Who cares? Of course, you need to have the extra. You have to fulfill the criteria, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. But there's a lot of different decks out there that can abuse this attack right here. So I think it's really, really, really dope. Then its second attack, it's nothing special. Void Tentacle. Let's see if we'll focus here. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. What is this shadow? I guess it's the camera shadow. Weird. Anyways, they're confused and poisoned, so it's whatever. Back to what I was saying earlier, we also have Buzzwole because we can have that Sledgehammer turn. We all know what Buzzwole does, but we have access to get that Sledgehammer turn easier. We are playing a 1 of Beast Energy, which means that this Buzzwole should be able to attack. Of course, we have to find the Beast Energy, which is where the Energy Lotto comes into place. We are playing a 1 of Energy Lotto. Oh, the glare right here is especially bad. Whatever. We've talked about Tapu Koko Prism a million times, but it's a lightning deck. Might as well throw it in. I think we're just going to do this. I'm trying to think of ways I can avoid this glare. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just do it like right here, and then there'll be less Pokemon for there to glare because I only have 2 more Pokemon left. As far as the 2 GXs we play in this deck, though, there is Tapu Koko GX because Tapu Thunder is a GX attack we can easily use that can blow up decks that we really have a hard time against sometimes, like these heavy HP Acerola builds like Guardy, things like that. Tapu Koko GX can really come in and uses Tapu Koko GX attack. And then the one that's like that won the game 1, I believe, was Kartana GX. We mainly play it for Blade GX because we might as well use a GX attack that can win us the game in every scenario, being just take a prize. We play the unit energy, so it's easy enough to pull this off. We also have our Slice Off ability that can remove special energies. And because of Tapu Koko Prism, we can easily use Gale Blade on the proper turns. Now, one thing I have been considering playing in this deck is a 1 of energy switch, so it's easier to use not only Chain Zapdos, but in case we have energy, but also could use Gale Blade easier. But so that's just an option for you guys to think about. Sorry, the cards are off screen, just the glares are so bad. So actually, it's pretty nice right here. Look at that. Look at those friends. They look like really good friends when you put them side to side like that. Anyways, that's gonna be the Pokemon line. It's not a very heavy line of Pokemon, but that's not bad. Most of the Pokemon you don't mind leading, except for your GXs, of course. So it's a pretty good scenario. Let's go on to the items. We are playing Lightning Pokemon, so of course we are playing for Electro Power to boost that damage. The person that was playing with Organize is really strangely, so I'm going to try to fix it real quick. The deck is a little bit strange because we don't actually play a lot of Pokemon we want an Ultra Ball for. So instead of playing so many Ultra Balls, we're playing 4 Nest Balls and only 2 Ultra Balls. Very strange, I know, but because everything except for Kartana, and I guess technically Tapu Koko as well, we don't really need to Ultra Ball 4. We don't really need to grab the Ultra Balls in general. We don't care about thinning our hand down. I mean, we play Erica, but it's not like a huge deal to thin our hand down, so easy enough. Other items we play include 3 switches. Let's see if I can pull this all up here. Without any glaring happen. Perfect. Look at that. Looking nice. 3 switches. Once again, switching around a lot. Pretty nice. Then a bunch of 1-ups. 1 energy lotto, like I mentioned earlier, to help you see. No glare, please. Cool. 1 energy lotto to help you find your unit energies, your beast energy, or just lightning energies. It's a nice item to find get with Volkner. 1 rescue stretcher. Cycle your Pokemon back in. 1 escape rope. Just another switch, but in escape rope form. Nothing too special there. As far as the Pokemon, the tools of choice, we are also playing 3 escape boards because we gotta escape fast, bro. We gotta move our Jirachis around, and there's a lot of 1 energy retreating Pokemon that can really abuse it as well. And 2 choice bands just to hit those damage output, hit the damage that we need to hit against a lot of different Pokemon. So that's gonna be the items. This deck is fairly simple, so we're not going to be going too in-depth about a lot of things. As we've already kind of talked about your matchups. As far as stadiums go, we are playing 2 Shrines, 1 Thunder Mountain Prism. Of course, you're going to attack for free with Thunder Mountain Prism, so having Thunder Mountain is always really nice in these kind of decks. Gonna just move that to the side so it's out of the way. Oop, bumped the camera. My bad. And then supporters, we are playing 3 Erica, letting you draw. You guys know how Erica does. As long as you have less than 5 cards in your hand, you can play the Erica, and if you do, you can draw equal to the amount of Pokemon your opponent has in play. A lot of decks where that's really good, a lot of decks where it's not really good, but I digress. It's still a very good draw supporter. 4 Volkner and 4 Cynthia. You know, not like Volkner, we only play 6 Lightnings in this deck, basic Lightnings, so having the Volkner is really nice. Also letting you find Switch, Choice Band, Escape Ropes, Electro Powers, that's what it's called. Just overall, really nice. And of course, we do base a lot of our decks on momentum. So of course, we have to play 4 Guzmas. Very easy to understand supporter line. As far as the special energies go, 3 units, 1 beast. And like I mentioned already, 6 lightning energies. I don't care if that glares. Hopefully it doesn't bother anybody's eyes. But 6 lightning energies here. So once again, fairly simple list. It's a lot of fun to play. It's essentially, if you like playing Golisopod, I would highly recommend playing this. Just give it a try, see if you like it. There's a lot of decks that does a really good job against. It does pretty decently against Malamar. Like, you need to land Electro Power, so Oko Malamar, but just in general, like, being able to move around and knock out their babies before they become Malamars, maybe knock out their GXs with some Electro Powers and trying to punishment ticks, things like that. Because a lot of Malamars are playing a lot of really powerful GXs right now, so let me know what you guys think in this deck down below. I'm trying to think of any other decks that are new. Like Pikarom you can beat because you are Zapdos. Non-GX deck. So being a non-GX deck is really strong. You do knock out their Zapdos as well. They can also knock you out as well, but because you have a weakness, you knock out their Zapdos in one hit if they do play the Zapdos early game. And you'll out-resource, excuse me. You'll out-resource their Zapdos. I need you guys to know, I played like 20, 25 games today, and I recorded a lot of it. So I'm very tired, and then I'm recording this to end my day before I wake up tomorrow morning to record the commentary of these matches that I have to upload as well. So I'm like 10 days ahead of schedules as far as the video recording part goes. The editing takes a long time, and the video commentary as well takes a while. But after I finish recording this and Venusaur, which is like a couple of days ahead schedule, but Venusaur, I'll be chilling as far as getting the videos done. And at that point, we just have to edit everything up and upload it. But that's personal stuff. Nothing too much to talk about. Drop a like on this video if you guys like this kind of content. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. We're on the road to 10K. Can we hit it? I think we can maybe hit it. The growth is kind of slow right now, but like we got a whole year, right? I'm sure we could double our subscribers in 1 year. Let's try to get it. So don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.